So today, when I went to Wally World, I um I bought this thing because when I'm up and around here in the land, uh, you know, I go to the back of the land and it's wildlife out there. So you never know. You can get attacked by a wild boar, bear, snake. I never seen one, but you never know. It's always that day that it happens. So it's to carry my piece and my hip. My God, these zancudos are crazy. It's kind of uncomfortable. So I wanted have a side holster. So I got this thing. It's cheap. It's like I don't know, about $4 in Walmart. But anyway, so let's see if it works. Cause man, these zancudos. So uh let's see what this look like. Aha. Beautiful. Yes. Yeah. So here I can put my belt right here. So I can carry my belt, so it won't be inside my pants. So man, these zancudos, these mosquitoes are crazy, man. They're hungry, but sorry, I'm out there food. So go get your own. Go find a cow. So it is. I like it. I didn't know if it was gonna fit. So it has here for a clip. See if it works. Yeah, it works. I don't know. It's kind of small. I don't know. I might return it. It's okay. Bam, bam. So, you know, these are the things that I make me think twice going to El Salvador to live over there. Because I know the country's been, on a terrible crime experience. But, we have crime here, but we still have rights to carry our own, uh, weapon. So today I was in Walmart, I was in other stores, and I have my knife and my hip, and it's normal. I can walk around here with my gun up and about, and no problem. In El Salvador, it's like, everybody, anybody that carries a gun is a criminal, whether you are or not. So, my brother lives out there and on a part where there's a lot of coyotes, and they're not allowed. The coyotes can come and pick up their chickens, or they eat a goat the other day. They eat the cats, and they're not allowed to have a gun, not even a 22. So the people, all the neighbors, what they have is firecrackers. Blah, blah, bam, bam. Firecrackers, man, to scare out the coyotes. So we take for granted so much freedom that we have in this country. Me coming to this country is coming in illegal, working my way to get my documents and becoming a U.S. citizen, and having the rights. I've been, uh, I got chosen for selective service when I was 18, 19. Uh, then I went into got my green card. 5 years later, I got my citizenship, and went through the process. And I had served in jury duty. I've been summoned for trials to go on a jury duty many, many times. Uh, just about I don't know, about 4 months ago was my last one, and you know I I worked my way out of that one because I didn't want to serve. You know, uh, but this is unbelievable. Some how this country, if you respect the laws, embraces you and give you so much freedom. I've never been arrested here. I don't know the inside of a jail. I don't know, the inside of a police car. And I've been here 46 years plus. And 2 years ago, I went to El Salvador, and we got appointed, I don't know, by somebody. The police didn't want to tell us. Actually, the special forces. And we got abused. My brother and I and a friend of ours, we were in the, it was my birthday, March 5th. We were in a fair in Tipuca. And we sitting on a uh, place surrounded with people, and everybody having fun. And, we ordered a beer and some food. And we see, I see, and everybody saw these three soldiers coming up, you know, um, up the hill towards us, and they just went and ram us and said, and they're talking on the radio, say, we got the objective. And they throw us on the ground, they handcuff us and give up your guns, and then asking us for guns. And they don't ask us for ID. They don't ask us for our name. They want us to produce guns. And I told them, I said, look, what are you guys talking about? We have no guns. Why don't you ask me my name, who I am? You want to see my ID? Well, where's your ID? We already handcuffed, kneeling in the ground. And so when he saw my IDs, U.S. IDs, he kind of changed, he kind of backed off, and he radio, he said, this is weird. They got no guns. And then they went to the side, one of them, and I guess, send my ID to headquarters. And they're all apologetic, and they come and take the handcuffs of us, and I'm so sorry, this is terrible. We were summoned here because the police was afraid they contact, they approach you, so they call us the special forces, and we were ready to kill you. This is a mistake. And we're so sorry, but you continue on having fun, enjoy the night. We're out of here. You'll never see us again. It's terrible, man. If we would have made one single mistake that they didn't like, they could have emptied their rifles on us for nothing. That's the other version of El Salvador, okay? And that guy, I'm very angry about that. So, it's like, I'm not gonna forgive that, because uh, that's not good. It's just not good. And his the president see this video or somebody tag it to him. Uh, I would like to get some sort of explanation why I was abused like that by those soldiers. I asked him that I wanted to see the person that was accusing us uh, swinging guns and pointing into people, and they said, "No, we're not going to do that. We have it somewhere. We'll go talk to that person, but we're not going to let you see him." So it's obvious there was a person that could have had us killed, and they protected it. So just a little story, And here in the U.S., I can have this in my car, in my, on me. Yes, of course, I cannot take it to a post office or a courtroom, but uh, it's legal. In El Salvador, somebody says, "Oh, he has a gun," they go and beat you up, even if you don't have it. Instead of approaching you and say, "Hey, can you identify yourself?" And we've been notified that you have a weapon. Do not move your hands because that's the normal procedure. Don't start beating up on people just because somebody has said, "Oh, he has a gun." There's a lot of things that need to change in El Salvador. So that I'll leave it at that. I didn't want to talk about that, but it came to my head when I was, doing this. So if it does any good, well, it's good. And if it doesn't, well, it doesn't. So talk to you guys later. See you on the next one.